Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today are 12 things that you could do right now to be more resilient during any kind of scenario, okay? So, the first thing that I want to talk about are getting some of your assets out of the fiat currency, debt-based monetary system. And this is because this system will crater. Okay, we're seeing it now, right, with the ushering in of CBDC and things like that. So become proficient in using gold, silver, okay, as a mean of exchange, because these assets are more honest, if you will, in the sense that no government can artificially inflate that supply. The next thing is relocate far from the death zone cities, and many of which will be non-survivable. Move to, excuse me, a local area that reflects the culture and the rule of law in which you live within, if that makes sense to you. Things are about to get very local. So you should pick a local living area that reflects philosophies of resiliency, self-reliance, honesty, compassion, and the right to self-defense. The third one is keep your passport up to date in case you need to seek a new destination around the globe. The fourth one is to become more proficient in secure private messaging technology. Also, make sure that you acquire satellite phones, radio comms as alternative means of communication that do not rely on cell towers and can easily triangulate your physical location. The fifth one is practice dressing down. Discard signs of visible wealth or abundance. Don't live like a flashy lifestyle. Toss your flashy jewelry or just put them in a safe location. Move out of your McMansion and don't drive a luxury vehicle. Don't flash your cash or your gold. Embrace the gray man philosophy and blend in with others. All right. The next thing is to store food and to learn to grow your own food so you can be ready for the coming food rationing. So also learn how to grow food in a way that is not immediately obvious to everyone, which is also called guerrilla gardening. All right. Stock up on necessary supplements like vitamin D and zinc. Also acquire heirloom seeds, gardening seeds, and learn food preservation techniques such as canning or dehydrating. Okay. The next thing is learn a means of self-defense and become proficient in it. All right. Especially for us ladies. The next thing is to be prepared to have your location overrun and have a backup supply of critical items at another location, or a bug out plan. Even though I know that bugging out is the last thing that any of us want to do, have enough supplies at your bug out location if you have one, okay? So that you have a chance at retaking your home, your farm, your community buildings if they are initially overrun. Don't make the mistake of thinking that you will never have to retreat from your home, your ranch, or your city. There will be many refugees across America who are fleeing collapsed cities and regional kinetic conflict, okay? Conflict. The next one is secure, reliable water supply at both your primary and your secondary location. Water scarcity is an easy means of control to subjugate the population. A reliable water source requires water treatment solutions like gravity filter or a high quality pump filter, camping filter. Have a plan to acquire and filter out the water without using electricity. Okay. Consider surface water, well water, rain water. Make sure you prepare water storage at both your primary and your secondary locations. So the next one is stocking up on grid emergency medical supplies and your first aid items. Many will be near impossible to acquire after the collapse kicks in. Specifically, look at your scripts, okay? The next one is maintain your physical fitness. Now, I know it's not an easy task for a lot of us due to disabilities, but be ready for the harsh physical realities of surviving a collapse, like working in a garden. Okay, stamina will be required for heavy physical demands of collapse living. Anything that you can do right now to increase strength, endurance, and bone density will pay off in the years ahead. And the last one is practice living without electricity. Although a total grid failure may never occur, we do expect regional intermittent outages that could instantly plunge many areas of the country into darkness. And without electricity, water pumps will stop working, gas stations will shut down, retail establishments cannot function, refrigerators and freezers come to a halt, air conditioning grinds to a halt. There are ways to live without electricity, but none of them are convenient, and they're certainly not easy. So plan to deploy solar charging devices to provide trickle charges for smaller electronic devices like your cell phones or your flashlights, but also plan for local cell towers to stop functioning for extended periods of time. Okay, so I hope that this list of these 12 things helped in a way to get you prepared just a little bit more, and it made you think just a little bit more of maybe, oh, I didn't think about that, or whatever the case may be. All right guys, I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less. Ciao.